Welcome to Queen City Cyber Consulting's channel.
Hello and welcome back. Queen City Cyber Consulting coming at you. This is an educational post, educational video for those that are especially interested in getting into forensics, digital forensics. Now, I know there's other kinds of forensics, but we're here talking about cybersecurity, so digital forensics comes into play. There are a lot of individual websites, information sources where you can pull information from. And part of the purpose of this channel is to get those in front of you all so that you can self-educate and learn if you can't afford to get to college or become a forensic examiner in some other way. Like my way of becoming it was I was a police officer. Cybercrime became a thing. I became involved with it back in the early days and just continued on from there. Now, not everyone has that same pathway available to them, which is why I partly designed this channel, was to help people learn how to become forensic examiners in digital forensics and incident response. I know you could go to SANS, you could pay $8,000, I think they're up to, for one of their courses. Great learning, great information. They do have some really great free resources, which we'll cover in some other videos. But who has $8,000 to spend? That's just for the course and the certification. That doesn't count your travel and your hotel and your food while you're there. So it does become financially difficult to get training. So channels like this one are there to try to help. Now, this is a blog post out here from a company called CKE Ltd, which is run, or I guess partly, seen by this man here, Eoghan Casey. Now, forgive me if I mispronounce his first name. He has been in the digital forensics realm for a long time. He's now moving around in the AI field and engineering and cybersecurity and digital forensics. Very knowledgeable, great source of information. You can see a lot of great other sources over here on LinkedIn. My word to you is try to connect with some of these people so that you can learn from them. You can see I'm only a second tier connection to Mr. Casey here, but I do know him from his work, and that's what is before you right now. The NIST Artifact Catalog, or ArtCat, because we always like acronyms. So ArtCat was produced by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST. Mr. Casey is the founder and chief knowledge officer of CKE, and he led the original design and development of ArtCat. And he put together this blog source for us so that we can actually go out and take a look at some of these things. And this is really a fantastic resource for you to have access for. Both for study and also if you're doing forensics, digital forensics. This gives you the ability to look up an artifact and ensure that your interpretation of it actually matches the scientific interpretation of it. And we have to remember, digital forensics is really a field of science. There is a little bit of guesswork, gut work, you might call it, out there that's involved in it. But we need to understand this. Now, I haven't gotten into a lot of this. We're talking like what they call atomic artifacts. It's a whole realm of digital forensics. He defines it as an atomic artifact is not just any piece of data extracted from a data source. It is one that answers questions in forensic investigations. And that's the whole purpose of a forensic investigation, is to answer the question: who, what, when, where, how. And here we have some of the practical applications. It can be useful at all phases of a forensic investigation. If you're at a crime scene, if you've got a device that you're not familiar with, you can jump into ArtCat and look up the category of evidence and see what's there. In a laboratory, maybe looking at an Android device or phone, you can get in and do queries on geolocation in Android and look to see what you find. Digital forensics intelligence analyst can query ArtCat for connective artifacts and a whole list of other things. This is really a good tool. The really great part about it is you can contribute to ArtCat. Now, they say you can raise your reputation as a subject matter expert and elevate the maturity of digital forensics as a forensic discipline by contributing to ArtCat. And we're going to click on that link right here. So this is bringing us into ArtCat. It is a U.S. government system, so you get a big old warning sign. And it basically is telling you that you can only use this information for right reasons. And they will monitor, intercept, audit, search anything that you're doing over here possible. With AI these days, they probably are. But click agree and you're in. And this is ArtCat. And you can see, let me blow it out to 100 per page. Baby. Not going to do it for me. Why not? Trying to get it up for you. Hold on, folks. Yeah, I don't know why it did it for me before, just before I started the video, but it's not going to do it for me right now. We try to refresh it here, see what happens. Bump it up. All right, now it's doing it. So you can see here, you've got the artifact name when it was updated. So end of the month, the last month, 7/27 of 26. A description of what the artifact gives you, where you could find it, and what application it might be running under. These are fascinating tools to be able to reach into. Badu is there. You've got Meta, Ray-Ban, smart glasses maybe. You've got NTFS information, which is something we've not talked about yet, but we're going to get there, believe you me. Master file table, sequence entries, whole list of different things. Your Ubuntu recently used visited time, which you can find right here. Now, you can also use these descriptions if you have to testify, which you may very well have to, especially if you're working in the criminal field or doing investigations for maybe insurance companies or something along those lines. You may need to testify in court. These give you really good explanations as to what the artifacts do, and it needs updated, as they said. Now you can see these are being updated all the way, I think I saw 7/31 in there, so the end of the month, last month. Here's one on 8/4 this month. Daytime that a message was sent using Signal Messenger. If you don't know what Signal is, you should. But there it is. It's up. It's running. It's a resource for you. I don't know how much of a search we can get here, but we'll take it quickly. I only get 3, so it's probably fairly new and live. And what we need to do is add to it, so that it grows and becomes a reasonable source of information for forensic artifacts. Very important tool, one that it would do you well to help with as you work on forensics and on investigations to keep it updated. There's a journal article right over here that you can take some time to read and work through. They do some great breaking down of atomic artifacts, giving descriptions of them, the approach and structure. All this is fantastic information for you to learn. Probably at some point in time, I'll break this down into a deeper dive. But I mean, Mr. Casey's put this together with several other experts in the field. This is how you can add to it. You create a new artifact, you provide the description, and it gives you some directions on how to do that as well. So as you're going about your business, working in forensics, even if you're working on test images and things of that nature, this file, this website provided by NIST could be updated by you and help other forensic examiners maintain their forensic credibility and also share knowledge. It's something that we really need to do. And as you delve deeper into the realm of forensics, you'll start to realize that this is really a broad field that ranges from the very system on which it runs to up to the programs that it runs, up to the artifacts that those programs leave behind, and then piecing all of that together into a comprehensive report that answers the questions who, what, when, where, and why for any case that you're working, whether it's a ransomware case, any other kind of case, an intrusion case, malware infection, could be any number of things that this could come in handy for. So I'll link this article and also the NIST Digital Forensics, even though they are co-linked here in Mr. Casey's own blog. I'll link them both in there for you so that you have access to them. Definitely give this a little bit of attention in your study time, in your downtime, even when you're working with forensic images on the side or experimenting, training, whatever you're doing, and help build this database out. So that's Queen City Cyber Consulting here this evening. This is the end of my day, hopefully, but I did want to share this with you so that you have some good information on which to build your knowledge and your experience. Queen City Cyber Consulting signing off. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.